we're going to do this running crest plait. We start, it's exactly the same. You start with 3 pieces and you fold over the middle one. Okay, but obviously this side, we've only got one side to add from. We've got the left side. If the plait was on the other side, or the hair was on the other side, you'd add from the right. But this side here, every time we bring in from the left, we're going to add another piece. So it's basically a French plait, but with only half, half a French plait. So we were just saying earlier, the key to it, to stop it coming down the neck, is to keep it as high up here as possible. So you're going to take 3 pieces and you're going to cross over the middle piece. So you've still got 1, 2, 3 pieces, but you're crossing over that initial middle piece. Okay, and you're folding, and then again, just continuing your plait. And this time I'm adding, because I'm bringing a piece over the middle, I'm going to add that to my middle finger so I can hold on to it, but then I need to add another piece to it. So I'm going to take a bit from the top and add that to the piece that's in my middle finger. Pull it tight. The thing is, if you let go and you don't hold it in your middle finger, your plait will go loose. And you need to keep it as tight as possible. So again, I fold it over, put it in my middle finger before I take a piece from the neck, from the crest. And I'm trying to pull the plait towards me. So instead of plaiting and pulling it down, I'm trying to pull it towards me, and I'm standing more towards the horse's shoulder. And you just continue, you just follow, repeat that the whole way along. Now ideally, you want to be as high as possible to do this, because your arms start to ache after a while. So these are the ones that you will need the steps for, really, to keep it, to keep it tight. If you've got a horse with really, really thick mane, you can do one of these on either side. Yeah, so you can do like a centre. I know it sounds really silly.
At the minute, but both sides.
Yeah, yeah. You can do a. I know it sounds really kind of silly, but you do. I mean, this horse you could have a double on. I've done a Highland before where I've had to almost do 3. It was that thick. I mean, the plait was like a rope.
It's great for when you're getting on.
Yeah, I love it. Pull yourself up. So this is your over the top plait. You know, we were saying earlier about whether you plait over the middle section or under. So this is what it looks like. I think somebody asked me earlier which is the preferred one to do. It just depends on what you like it to look like. So this is what it looks like when you're doing a plait that goes over the top. And then in a minute I'll show you one that goes under, because it has a slightly different look about it. And it's the same with the tails. Again, it's your personal preference of what you prefer, what you like. We'll just pull it. You don't want to damage it. So you can just plait it all the way to the end if you want to. Now, it's personal preference whether you want to sew it up or band it up or leave it down. It's up to you, really. It depends what you're doing it for. If you're competing a Spanish horse, then you might want to fold it up. Depends if you're trying to get the horses. If you've got a mane that ends there, you wouldn't want it to come down because it make your neck look short. If you've got a mane like this, you've got a lovely. It makes the neck look really nice and long. So it kind of carries it on. It helps you with the look. So you could plait that all the way down, and then just band it. Or if you wanted to, you could fold it up and have it like this. Or you could even fold it up and sew it up there and have it like that. That's quite a nice look. It's up to you, really. So it depends on the look that you want. So if you look at it from there, it makes it look even longer. Or you can just, if you want it just out the way, just sew it up there. You would just go in and out with the needle all the way through, just so it's out the way. But have a little feel of that plait, just so you can feel the tightness of it, because it is the tightness in the plait that is the important bit, really.
It's solid.
It's solid, yeah. And the nice thing we were saying earlier about horses' manes is you don't really want to have them too clean, because it makes it hard to plait. People say, oh, I've just put all this mane and tail and conditioner and stuff in, and it's like
Just fall out, silky
it doesn't
sides.
just like slips out. So that's that one. Okay, I'll show you the other one. Have a little feel of that in a minute.
Okay, thank you.